welcome back to an all-new edition of The Odds Honest Truth. I am Craig Gorbanoff. No Rich Wilhelm this week. You can follow this show on Twitter at Odds Honest Truth. You can follow me at cgorbs94 and Rich at Coda522. And of course, you're listening to us right here on the In the Money Media Network. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you listen or watch, whether that's YouTube, whether that's iTunes, whether that's Spotify, wherever you find this podcast. Like, subscribe, and give us a nice rating. And let Mr. Peter Thomas Fornatel know you're listening to producer Craig here on The Odds Honest Truth. We have a short show for you this week. We're coming at you with a little NCAA basketball action and some Olympic hockey action with Thomas Crincoli. It's going to be a fun one. Be sure to come back next week for our Super Bowl special. It's going to be a lot of fun. A huge game to break down, a lot of really fun betting angles, two high-powered offenses. It's going to be a really, really fun show. Without further ado, let's head on over to David and Thomas.
What's going on, guys? This is Tom Crincoli with Odds Honest Truth for February 4th, Friday, February 4th, 2022. NHL picks, not happening. They're on hiatus, all-star break, Olympic break consideration. So we're going to turn somewhere else. We're going to go to the Olympics. I have no idea where they're even playing this year. Since the NHL was not involved in this anymore, I completely stopped caring about it. But as soon as I learned that I could gamble on it, now I care. I give a big damn now. So Olympics, we got some plays. We got some plays for this week, and it's not going to come this weekend. It's going to come next week, I think, when the men's start. I wish I could have some picks for the women's hockey. I just don't follow women's hockey enough. Love what they're doing. Go Team USA. Team USA women's program. Anyway, so for my picks for this upcoming week, it's going to be Thursday. We have China against the USA in the Olympics. If you go up and down these rosters, let's speak to prior experience. China, they're trying to evolve the game. They're taking on some players that are getting citizenship that aren't actually Chinese. They're being allowed to play on the team. Anyway, they got some players from the KHL on their roster that is some washed up NHL players, some guys I've never heard of. But if you look in the history, when China has played some of these Olympic teams, these powerhouses, and yes, I call USA a powerhouse, they get smacked. They get absolutely smacked. I think China has upped the talent a little bit, but I expect the same embarrassing thing to happen. I hope that the Chinese can turn this around at some point and become a competitive market. But for now, USA is going into this game at -2.5. Usually puck lines are -1.5. Against China, it should be -5.5. I feel like -7.5. The US is going to dominate this team. They have a lot of young talent. They have some savvy vets. They have some guys that were just in the NHL or fringe NHL players. So it's not like they're rostering a dump here. They're going to be a good, competent team. And I expect them to be closer to the top at the end of this tournament. So, maybe finish in the top 4. They're not going to get embarrassed by any means. I don't think so. USA -2.5. I think it's a lock. You can get them right now at -120. Let's go 1 unit on Team USA against China in the preliminary or opening round of the 2022 Winter Olympics. My next pick, we're going to go to our next door neighbors in Canada. They're going up against Germany. This is another one where Canada's got the best roster, I think. Absolutely has the best Olympic roster right now. Even though we're not seeing all-stars that we're used to, no McDavid, no McKinnon, none of that this year, that does not matter. They still have some of the best talent that's going to be in this tournament. All the young studs that were just recently drafted haven't even played NHL games. They're going to want to shine on this Olympic ice. I mean, they got Owen Power. There's, I believe, Dylan Holloway's on there. I believe Eric Stahl. I mean, he was just recently a 40-goal scorer in the NHL 3 years ago. So they're not putting up a horrible roster right here. On the other hand, the Germans, they're coming in. I think it's Thomas Kuhnackel. You got Tobias Ryder, and there's one other individual that has some NHL experience. Can't think of the name off the top of my head. But anyway, Canada's got the best roster in this tournament, in my opinion. They're currently sitting at -1.5, and those odds have them as underdogs for the puck line. Are you kidding me? Let's go Canada -1.5 against Team Germany. Unless there's some goaltender that I'm just missing out on right now from Germany. I think this is going to be a lopsided tournament. I truly believe Canada's got the best roster. I think USA is going to put up a good fight. There's a lot of young, hungry prospects. So even if you want to parlay that, let's go. Yeah, let's do the North America parlay. Canada, USA, go money line, go puck line. Take the puck lines in both games. Those are my picks. While the NHL is gone, we head to the Olympics. We don't stop gambling because we're all degenerates. So ride my picks this week. Unfortunately, there's nothing for the weekend or tomorrow or today, but we'll wait it out. And let's win, guys.
What's going on, everyone? Back for another week of NCAA basketball bets. Today we got 3 games to go over. One of them's today, 2 are on Saturday. So let's get into it. First one today is number 3 ranked UCLA versus number 7 ranked Arizona. UCLA is 16-2, Arizona 17-2. Arizona is currently the favorite at -7. UCLA is coming in with 6 straight wins though, so I'm going to take the UCLA points here at +7. UCLA did play Arizona earlier in the year, and UCLA won 75-59 on January 25th. Second, we got Duke versus UNC. Nice battle here, like always. I'm going to go either the under or the UNC points because I assume Duke is going to be the favorite. And lastly, we got number 2 ranked Gonzaga versus BYU. Gonzaga 17-2. BYU having also a very good year, 17-6. I'm either going to go the Gonzaga money line or the over here. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next week.
And that's going to do it for this week's show of The Odds Honest Truth. Again, remember to tune in next week for our Super Bowl special. We're really looking forward to breaking down a super, super exciting NFL matchup for Rich, for Thomas, for David, for everyone at the In the Money Media Network. Thank you so much for listening. And until next week, allegedly, that'll do it.